Good evening. Is the frequency in use? I know it's not. I've been here a while. This is K4PEW net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency traffic? I'm not hearing a thing. So there must not be any. I am on the air, aren't I? Hold on one second. I think I got a problem with my microphone and speaker. Anybody hearing me? I'm trying headphones here. Well, you're confusing me. Somebody on the air besides me? Yeah, it sure helps if I'm on the right, yeah, do that again. I'm on the right antenna now, thankfully. Thought I was on the air. I'm not. No, I am. This is K4PEW net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. I'm glad this is all recorded. If there's emergency traffic, please call 911. If you can't do that, just tell us, and we'll do it for you. All righty. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes knowing I was going to do this right, and then I did it wrong. All righty. Let's see. If there's any, you can any time on emergency traffic. Got me all discombobulated here. For information on that, you go to YouTube right now, and you can see me. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just take some of those yellow Post-it notes and stick it over your screen. Oh, and you can also look at the screen, the face of my radio, which isn't the face of my radio. It's the face of my analog meter for signal strength, etc. And you can compare your signal strength to others. To me, you can also hear other stations on the web if you go to K4PEW in the search block of YouTube. Most of you know what I'm talking about there. You can also go to 146415.net for information on Simplex, as well as going to groups.io and put MJSS in the search block there, which will bring up our net schedule and all the other good stuff we have there. Mostly just what our net schedule is. And you can join if you want to get in our email list for reminders about nets and technical information. You can ask questions and sell equipment if you like. About 200 people on there, so we got a lot of good good brains in there about ham radio and technical issues, and other issues too. I'm sure. I don't think I'd ask him there though. Is it like family issues? Nah. Would someone go talk to Ann Landers if she's still alive? No, she's dead. Or you can go to K4PEW. Call me. My call K4PEW at ARRL.net and ask me, and if I don't have a good answer, I'll kick it over to somebody who does have an answer. The net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday night, Saturday night, and we meet here on 146.415 where we meet up first, and then tonight we're going over to 144.240 upper sideband, and then over to 50.135 on upper sideband on 6 meters, and then onward to 223.415 on the 220 band. Very few, I don't know anybody who does as many nets as we do. It's so far I haven't had any challenges, and if you hear of any, I'd love to hear from them. We'd like to think we instigate or stir the pot to get others to do the same thing. So anyway, is there any announcements? Oh yeah, the net tomorrow night. Sunday night, 7:30, 10 meters, 28.415. Start right there. You can move on to 28 FM. It's from sideband and then FM, and then on to C4 FM on 10 meters, the only tri-mode 10-meter net on the planet that I'm aware of. Get a little disclaimer in it that I'm aware of. If you hear of one, let me know. Say again?
8 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. It's 8 o'clock. Man, I forgot about that. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Don't be there. We can be there at 7:30, but you're going to be lonely. Real lonely. Well, you might be there with the other lonely people. But it's 8 o'clock on Sunday nights. So be there at 8 o'clock. Any other announcements? All righty. That's all I got for the moment. I hope everybody had a great time at the Ham Fest last Saturday. I know we had a good breakfast this morning. There was 8 of us there. And then we got overrun by another group that meets in the same room for today. So it was all right, though. We were good. I had to do other things today. It was a very busy day for me. Any other announcements, though?
I've got one, Paul.
Yeah, go ahead.
We had 3 brand new first-time check-ins on C4 FM tonight. We had Richard, KI4SIB. We had Mark, K4KPG. And we had Brian, KA3CTP. Great night.
Oh, wow. So what was the total?
The total was 10. We were missing some regulars, but we had three new ones to make up for it.
Cool. Just wait till the other regulars show up.
I know it.
Man, you're going to be unbearable after that. Well, very good. That was a good report. We had on the DMR net we had 6, and on the D-Star net we only had 3 on the D-Star net, and we had only 10. That's a lot, really, for the C4 FM net, and that's all. It starts at 6. No, 6. It starts at 7. 7 o'clock, 7:15, and 7:30. DMR, then C4 FM, and then I'm sorry. Dang. DMR at 7. D-Star at 7:15 and C4 FM at 7:30, and it's all on 146.460. We're going to go ahead and start the net tonight, but we're starting from the north on Aceto, 1,000 net number 1,129. May I say again, Michael does a great job filling in for me when I'm not available for whatever stupid reason. And but we're going to take check-ins from people who are mobile, first-time check-ins, or forgot about the net. No, I didn't. Or people short on time.
KK5S.
KK5S, how you doing there?
Well, not too good, my friend. I wanted just to kind of check in and kind of give everybody an update.
Well, update us.
Well, I've been asked a few times why I've been absent and everything else, and I've been pretty sick, and they finally came back 4th of July weekend and gave me a diagnosis of colorectal cancer, and I start chemo next week.
Well, let's hope that's working out well for you so far. I mean, you haven't started yet, but did you feel sick at all at the beginning?
Oh, that's why I have been able to, since about Memorial Day. It's been going on longer than that, but it had gotten so bad that I couldn't do it. And I just, I haven't even been going into work. I've been working from home what little bit I could in between doctor's appointments.
All right. Well, let's hope that goes well for you. They're doing some wonderful things these days with that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. But I just kind of wanted to pass that along, because I know that some people had inquired as to why I hadn't showed up lately and everything else, and that's why, because I just really have not been feeling up to par to try to get in there and everything. But we'll make nets as availability happens and everything else. But just wanted to give a short, quick, hey, here's why I'm not hanging around, guys.
Yeah, I got it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but and also that, not sorry to say it, but if there's anybody on the net it's inclined to be praying for Kerry's health, and as he faces, it's kind of, everybody thinks that it's terrible. I don't know how bad it is, but having the treatments, radiation or whatever it is, or chemotherapy, but for his colorectal cancer. And let's hope it all goes well. And if you're in the praying mode, please pray for Kerry. Anything else, Kerry?
That's it. Everybody have a great weekend.
Very good. And let's hope you feel better. When did you say you start the treatment?
Wednesday.
All righty. Well, I'll be praying for you on Wednesday. Even though I got enough prayers for myself. No, but you're easy to take care of. Very good, Kerry. That was Kerry. Kilo 5 Sierra in Baird's Mill. And bad and good news. It's going to be treated, and I'm pretty confident they'll do a good job. Who else is more short on time mobile or first time checking?
WY4G.
Hello, Jeff. What's up?
On the HT and my car heading back to the home QTH, so I just want to jump in there real quick while you can still hear me.
Yeah, you don't sound too far away from me.
I am on Mount Juliet Road getting ready to turn on 40 West.
Ah, so you're just around the corner from my house. No wonder you sound so good.
I'm being, in a car on top of that with an HT. All right, well, I got to focus on what I'm doing here, so I'll let you continue on, and I'll try to catch you guys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So WY4G.
Yeah, that's my favorite ramp getting on 40 going west. It's got that nice bump right as you get to the bottom, at the start of the bottom of the apron there. Always can't avoid it either. It's a nice little bump. Anyway, that was Jeff. He's mobile on HT. Just about a quarter mile from me getting on 40. That's Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Great signal on his HT. Who else is short on time mobile or first time checking?
Chaz 4, TJF.
Hey man, you missed one more breakfast, and we're gonna make you come to the next one.
I apologize. Yeah, life happens, man. I couldn't help it. Hey, car trouble.
Oh man, car trouble, house trouble, family trouble. You can't live without them.
That's right. Gotta have them. Anyway, I sure am sorry to miss the breakfast as well. So I'll get back in the groove here, man. Y'all just bear with me. And prayers for Kerry.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that was Rick. He is home and car trouble, among other things, like the rest of us. We got to eat trouble for breakfast, man. That's why we're ham radio people. Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot, and he is in Ashland City. Big signal tonight too, West Ashland City. Who else is short on time mobile or first time checking? All right, then we'll start from the north. Then please come down.
Fort Julian.
Man, it's noisy tonight. What's up? Am I noisy to you there? Wherever the heck you are, Danny?
No, I don't know.
No, I just hear a lot of static here locally. It must be a local thing for me.
Oh, okay. No, sounds pretty good tonight.
Yeah, are you hearing anything there, Mike?
Nope, he's crystal clear to me.
Yeah, you're a liar, man. No, I can hear it here at this end. I don't know why. Might have a fan on it down in the kitchen. Maybe that's what's doing it. All right, anything good for the net, Danny?
No, I just got up early this morning and mowed the yard, so it was still halfway cool.
Yeah, well, I did it this afternoon, and it was halfway hot.
Oh, well, it took me about 2.5 hours, so I started at about 7 o'clock, so.
Oh, wow. Yeah, mine doesn't take that long. I can do the whole yard in about an hour.
Right.
But it's still hot and dirty.
Yeah, it was.
Anything else good for the net?
No, I'll catch you on the next one.
All right, very good. That's Danny. He is in station camp, KD4GON. Who else is short on time? No, from the north, please. I already forgot that. I skipped all that. The north, please come now.
WB0NOO.
Hello, Mark. You sound pretty good. You survived the week after the selling all your stuff. Did you spend all the money?
No, I haven't really figured out what I want yet. But stuff is still going. I passed out little business cards on my table, and I've had 2 calls now and sold 2 more pieces of equipment, so that's good.
Oh, wow. They ought to... I've seen... What did I see? I saw it at an event for charity, and they got a portion of the proceeds, which I don't think we want to do at the Hamfest.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard to do at the Hamfest. But we do it on car shows all the time.
What? Have extra money for something else?
All the proceeds go to a charity. Oftentimes it's Tennessee Christian Children's Home down in Brentwood, but they have a place for us too, so we can all show up and have fun on their property, and then give them all the money.
Okay. So everybody donates something or another, right?
Yeah, there are entry fees, and the only direct expense basically are flyers and trophies. So whatever's left usually goes to them.
Cool. I didn't even know that existed, but that's cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of car clubs do that.
That's because they're all just pouring down with wealth.
No. They would be a lot wealthier if they didn't have an old car.
Oh, I can imagine. I can't imagine what parts would by the way, I have to tell you, I was astonished. I saw a Ford. It's not an old car. It's a brand new car. Ford Club Cab, and it's got the turbo. It's got what is it? Shelby. It's a Shelby Ford pickup with a V8. I don't remember what the original. I think it's 400 something horse. And if you get the Shelby turbocharger put on it, at the factory, it gets only 750 horsepower.
Yeah. Yep. Their Roush is the one that's good at that. I had a Roush Mustang a while back that was 510 horsepower in a Mustang.
Oh man! Did you take it to the track?
No, I couldn't afford the gas to go to the track.
That's what I'm saying. What do you do with 750 horsepower? I mean, I guess you could haul a trailer with it, but you can do that with a regular, 400 something horsepower.
Well, you can go 200 miles an hour if you can find a place.
Yeah, it seems a little silly, doesn't it? I don't know. It sounds good. I've never had a performance car like that, unless you call my cop car a performance car.
Yep. Well, those of us who grew up in the 60s, high horsepower cars were something we all kind of were taught to love, and had a good time with them. Used to burn the tires off of them. Getting 4,000 miles on a set of tires was kind of a miracle in those days.
They were nylon tires too, weren't they?
Yeah, they were bias-splice. I remember when the radials came out, they were the big deal.
Oh, yeah, the good old days. The good old days when I could buy retreads.
Yep. All right. Well, enough reminiscing. You sound good to me over here. And Danny is just balls to the wall over here at my house. He's like 40 over. So, I don't know why you have a problem with him.
Oh, it's not a big problem. It's just that it's noisier than normal for whatever reason. I don't know what the interference is. Probably one of my neighbors. Anyway, that was Mark. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar up by the beach in North Wilson County. Who else is north?
KE4TWI.
All right, there was a couple in there. A little bit of a train wreck, but I can't. KE4TWI West up.
Oh, not much. Just it's a good day here in Possum Town. enjoying the net. My summer vacation has dwindled down, so did some summer cleaning in my radio around here. But no, everything's good in Possumtown. KE4TWI.
When does the hard work start again?
Monday morning, I got to be at the salt mine.
Oh, it's crypto already. Oh man, it's almost, what is that? The 28th. It's usually, and they don't open school until what? The 1st of August.
What was that?
You don't start school until what? Like the first week in August.
But yes, sorry, yeah. But that's been a good summer, really good. All right, back to net. KE4TWI.
Yeah, just never long enough. I used to love the summers, but I didn't teach, but I loved the summers because I didn't have to be in school. That was Wes, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey Indian, Possumtown. Anybody else in north? Nobody else north?
W4NC. Dropping out tremendously. You might want to Velcro that foot switch down to the floor.
Oh, it's down on the floor. That's my foot. That's probably the problem. Carlin, hold on one second. I think I heard. Did I hear David up there?
QSL, David in White House, Whiskey 4, November, Papa.
Yeah, very good. Good to have you in there. Everything going all right?
Oh, everything is going wonderful this evening. It's been a hot day. Pulled a bunch of watermelons, though, so we got that out of the way. Got the yard mowed and got the watermelons pulled out of the garden, and glad to have all that done. And it was, I tell you, it was really nice to finally meet you at the Ham Fest, Paul. I checked that off my bucket list.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, I'm not getting any younger. It's a good time to do it.
Yeah. Speaking of younger, I met Wes too. He's about my age. I thought maybe he'd be a little bit older than that, but me and him was talking about how we're babies in the hobby.
Yeah, to some degree, that's right. I think the average age for hams is I think it's in the lower 60s, maybe, or somewhere in that 60 to 65 group, I think.
Oh well, I guess new generations got to take over at some point, right?
Oh, well, I hope so.
All right. Well, again, it's nice to meet you, and we'll let you get to the next one there, W4NP.
Very good. That's David in the White House. Great signal. Whiskey 4 November, Papa. And I think I heard, what did I hear? Oh, KD4 BUW.
Yes.
Anything good going on in your sector?
Well, there was a little thunderstorm that was moving from the southeast, out of the southeast of me, going towards Lafayette, I guess, to the northeast here a little bit ago, and there was some thunder out of it. So I don't know. I thought we was going to get some rain here at first, but I guess we got skirted by it.
We don't need no more stinking rain, do we?
Well, I don't know. Depends on where you're at, I guess. We're going to get some, I think, sometime next week. Cold front's supposed to come through, kind of cool things down. So I think they were saying like Thursday or something.
Oh, it is really supposed to cool down next week? Or this coming week, right? Like around the 31st, maybe?
Next week, yeah. That's what they're claiming. Now, if that happens, who knows? So I don't know. Everything going all right with you?
Yeah, everything's going dandy. I got some sewer problems. Roto-Rooters coming to bother me on Monday, take money from me.
Yeah, that's a fun thing to have to be done. Holly, I don't know. But anyway, well, I'll say hello to everybody on the net. Everybody's sounding nice and clear and loud up here. And I guess I'll hush up, turn it back over to you, Paul, and let you get some more check-ins. With that said, KD4 VW.
Yeah, very good. That is Carlin in up in Bethpage area. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Big signal tonight. Really sounds good tonight, Carlin. Who else is north?
KB9 or KK.
India Bravo, Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo. I'm on for the pretend up north. I'm a little bit short on time, but good evening. K360P. Look forward to it next week.
All right, I had like 4 people in there, but let me do this for me. I'm going to take Richard and KI4SIB first, And then, of course, we got KI4SOR, his bride, and because he said he was short on time there, so we're going to take those two. Everything else all right, Richard?
Everything's good and under control, but y'all carry on, and you're doing a fine job as per usual, and I appreciate what you do. 7-3 to everybody that can hear my voice. Everybody's sounding good tonight, and I'll be back here shortly if I can get back before you close the net down. KI4SIB out of the way, 73.
Very good. There was Richard, KI4SIB, and his bride, KI4SOR. And I heard, what did I hear in there? Oh, yeah, KB9RKK. What's up, Frank?
Hey, good evening, Paul, and everyone else. Not much going on today. It was a good day. Got to visit some family out in Crossville and came back and made it back in time for the net.
Yeah, awesome. Everything else going okay?
Yeah, it was good. Everything's great. At least for today and tomorrow, and then Monday back to work.
Did you guys ever figure what the final numbers were for the how many showed up at the at HamQuest?
They might have, but I don't know. I wasn't sure. I didn't have that information. I didn't really talk to anybody about HamFest or the HamQuest because I've just been really busy at work. But I will try to find that out. But I know just based on the tickets and stuff, the money part, that it should be about 20 to 30 more than last year, but won't know till we really get the counts. I don't know who actually has that at this moment.
Yeah, it might even improve if, McMinnville isn't that close. I wouldn't expect some of those to come over to Lebanon, would they?
McMinn County, we actually had quite a few people, even, not complaining, but, mention it, that they don't like when things are on the same day, but mostly it was not from the attendees, more from the table people or the vendors, and honestly, the ones I personally, was getting told about this stuff was the guys outside in the boneyard outside. They were all like, some of the other guys that are like not quite ham radio, like the radio, the antique radio guys. They're like, sometimes they'll have three things at once, and it's kind of hard to go to all of them.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, no matter what you do, somebody's going to be upset.
Yeah, but we, like I said, it wasn't intentional. It was a fluke because that was the only time we can get in there, and I think they're going to move it, maybe possibly to an earlier date, little not as hot, but they're definitely. I know Bill and everybody involved are really try not to infringe or impinge, whatever you want to call it, on any other dates, because it's not only not good for the hams that want to get there. It's also makes it hard for the guys that want to get tables and whatnot, and especially not just the commercial, but even the the people that honestly, it's not the commercial stuff that most people go for. It's for all the hidden treasures and whatnot. So, and also to socialize and meet some of the people you hear on the radio. So I'm glad that you seemed like you had a good turnout over there, and that everybody, had a good time, and looking forward to next year.
Oh, yeah, it was all good. No, I did. I always have a great time. I like the social part of it, and I like to meet the people and talk about the things we all do on ham radio, which everyone else in the world thinks is boring.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what is that? It's like, then you have to try to explain it. And, the funny thing is, it's not just one thing. There's so many different things you could do. But yeah, it's good to see everybody and to hear everybody. Everybody is sounding really good. And thanks for doing the net. And one of these days, if I'm early enough, I got to get you some more on that D-Star net there. I have no excuse. I have one.
Ah, very good. I got to tell you, well, back to that thing. Now, we were out in one afternoon, this a few days ago, me and my wife, and I took the HT with me, and just because I took it with me. And she says, you know what that makes you look like, I go, what? She goes, well, you look like a nerd. So I'm walking around with I said, no, man, I said, everybody wants to think I'm a first responder or a cop. She goes, no way.
Yeah. Well, I'll Okay, the ones that want to look like that, those are the ones that look like nerds. Okay, how's that?
And I told her, I said, well, quite honestly, I don't care what other people think. I like it.
Yeah, and the bottom line, that's really what matters, what you just said. But yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Yeah. Well, if you could, if you could use it, great. I mean, some of us have way too many HDs and don't use them all.
Yeah, I just try to take mine out once in a while so they don't forget what to do.
Right. Or you don't forget how to use it. That's what I always enjoy, not enjoy, but going between the different brands. Sometimes it's like, wow, how did I do this before? Especially I get to like one of my old ones and I'm like, oh man, I remember I used to know how to use this. But it's important to know how to use it, especially if you think you're going to use it in any kind of situation where you need, to get assistance for yourself or whatever. But got a new one, really enjoyed it. It's pretty easy to use. It's got some crazy high-tech stuff that you got to use. You don't have to. It's easier to use with your phone. It's just crazy all the stuff that that they're packing into some of these radios, and some of it's just gimmicks, and some of it's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, no, it's whatever floats your boat on what the features and benefits of a certain radio are. I mean, I've had one radio for 20 years, that THF6A. I've probably only used 50% of the features on it.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I have a really, really, really old Alinco that has a feature that I don't know how you would ever use it, but it's duplex, where you can literally transmit and talk at the same time like a phone, but you're obviously on a split. You're on the UHF and VHF, and the other person has to go the opposite way, and it's literally duplex. You just push the button, and it changes the volume settings so you can hold it like a phone receiver, like an old handset.
Yeah, I got it. That sounds cool. I didn't know there was one like that. I was just thinking about the other day how we have nothing in ham radio that's duplex.
Right. I'm not even sure if it's, I guess if you identify, because it's not a repeater. But it sounds like you're broadcasting because you don't hear the other side of the conversation. But then again, that's how a repeater is. When you have the input and the output, it's just split, VHF, UHF. I played around with it. It does work, but you have to have, two radios that can do that. But it's kind of neat. I mean, if you're using a mobile, you could do it. But with the head, it lowers the volume just enough so the speaker doesn't blast your eardrums, and then you kind of use it like a phone. But you got to imagine it's a big HT. I mean, it's not a big one from the 70s or anything, but it's big. It's not like some of these things that I tell you, I would lose them. They're too small.
Oh, I agree. Especially the Alinco credit card one. All right. Anything else for the net there, Frank?
Negative. I'll let you get some more check-ins. Thanks for doing the net, and have a good rest of the net there. KB9RKK. Turn it back over to you.
Very good. That's Frank here in Northwest Wilson. Well, he's in Wilson over in Mount Juliet, I think. That's KB9RKK. We got and Brian. Thanks for holding in there. That was KA3 Charlie Tango Papa.
This is KA3CCP. Happy net, as it were. Made the C4FM. Tried to get the D-Star, but I was on a rubber duck in the attic. So, that's trying to put another antenna together, but I didn't get it together in time. But everything's going good, and we'll say good night to all those at the net.
Yeah, and all the ships at sea. Yeah, very good, Brian. Yeah, a rubber duck in the attic. You get a rubber antenna, one of those cheap antennas in the attic. You get thousands of dollars worth of radios and a cheap antenna. What's that sound like?
Well, I'm trying to find another. The rubber duck was on the radio, so I had to try to come up with a connector and all for it. But I'm putting even something worse up there. I'm putting a multi-band disc cones. So that's even worse.
I gotcha. Well, a disc cone's okay. It's good for local stuff, really, more than anything else. Anything else for the net, Brian? Yeah, very good. Good to see you at breakfast this morning. That was Brian, Hendersonville, Kilo Alpha 3, Charlie Tango Papa, newest member of the C4FM family, as it were. Not much of a family, though. They only get together on Saturday nights for 15 minutes. Who else is north?
KQ4 at OMI.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Mike, India. It's up, Daniel.
Oh, not much over here. Having enjoyed breakfast this morning, even though we had to have it with the political convention there.
Oh yeah, I think that's the Davidson County Republican Club, I believe.
Yeah, all I know is our waitress is pretty upset that they were coming in with us, but heck, we don't mind. We talk as loud as they do.
Nah, no big deal. We could have went to another table.
Oh yeah. She was trying to get us to go to another table. I mean, it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. We're already here.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. No, they're a pretty good group. We've been we're on speaking terms with most of them when they come by when we're at the other table.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're there every week, what the other thing I've noticed there since I've been going there for about a month or so is that all the other people that are in there are in their assigned seats too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just get used to. It's like everything else, even in all kinds of applications, like in school. Everybody seems. Once you start going to one place, a table, that's where you go for the rest of your years in school.
Yeah, just like a church, you got to sit in your own pew,
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
Absolutely. Thanks for doing that, Paul, and we'll see you on the next one. KQ4OMI.
Very good. That's Daniel in Hendersonville, Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Mike, India. Who else is north? Kilo Delta 4. What was that last? I didn't catch that. Who is that, Michael? Okay, nobody copying me on the Kilo Delta 4. Charlie something. I don't know who that is. It's a little noisy to me.
Charlie Victor Echo, I believe.
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. Is that Larry? Wow, that signal even got worse. I could hear you talking, but it was all noise, mostly noise to me. I'm glad you jumped in there, though.
It was Greg in Hendersonville, and he says he's got family, so he just wanted to do it in and out.
Okay, Greg in Hendersonville. I don't know why. We had I think we had somebody else who had a CVE, and I don't remember who that was. I think it was a guy named Larry. But anyway, it was Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, and Greg in Hendersonville. Who else is north? Over to the south. West, please.
KG4 LV.
Man, did D-Star smell this afternoon or what?
Yeah, and I wish Earl would get in there. I know Earl's got a D-Star radio.
I gotta text him or email him or something to find out what's going on. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Well, anyway, thanks for doing that, Paul. I'll let somebody else check in.
All right, that was Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. It was good to see him at breakfast this morning. Anybody else out there west?
KO4 OTV.
Hey, what's up, Joel?
Oh, not a whole lot. I just got out here. We were watching a movie and forgot about the net tonight, but I figured I'd get in here.
Well, you know the deal, man. We give you 2 or 3 opportunities a week to miss nets.
Roger that. Yeah, I hadn't been on the air a whole lot lately. Just been doing the busy time, summertime stuff and hanging with the wife and doing all that stuff. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. And I was trying to make it out to the field day, or not field day last week. What was it? Hamquest or Hamfest that they have in Lebanon. And didn't make it there either. So it's just not been going my way lately.
And what did they say? If you can't, if Muhammad makes the mountain come to him, that's what you should have done.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I ended up actually getting a phone call when I was fixing to head that way and ended up going fishing. I didn't catch anything, but had a decent time riding around the river, so that's about all I did that day.
Now, if I totaled up the number of times I went fishing and didn't catch anything, it might be discouraging.
Yeah, it's a little too hot to be out there anyway. I mean, unless you're out there early in the morning or late in the evening, you're not going to have much luck.
No, you're also going to cook out on. Were you out on a boat?
Yeah, I put in down here, which I'm surrounded by water up here. You know, you can so many different places to put in, and we just put in not far from where I live, and we went all the way down to the dam and all the little in cuts down through there, all the backwater type stuff through Sycamore and all that, and then came back up the river and went through another little place up there just before Davidson County line, and we were out there, I don't know, good 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, we rode all over the place, but yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's always a good day fishing is pretty much better than anything.
Oh yeah, even if you don't catch anything, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, you come back and your fingers still smell.
Oh yeah, we just had those chicken livers too.
Chicken livers. Did you ever try to use beef livers?
No, I haven't.
They will not stay on a hook, man. You cast and the liver flies off.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had that. You know, we used. I mean, the chicken livers I used to use were like that, but I don't know where this batch right here came from. But man, they stayed on better than any livers I've ever used.
They were the drinking chickens. They had the hardening of the liver.
It's almost like they were real. I don't know. They had a lot of vein or gristle in them or something. I mean, they stood on the hook better than any I've ever seen.
Especially bred for fishing.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to tell you, the sun got them right quick.
Well, the sun gets everything out there right quick on a day like today.
It's been so hot for so long, and I've been out in it a lot, and I'm so ready for some fall weather. This has been a miserable summer, to say the least.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have complained about the heat. I've lived through it a lot in the summer, both in Florida for 37 years and almost 14 years I've been here. But the fact is, you go out at 7:30, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and it is nice out. You know, just a nice little breeze oftentimes, and it's just pleasure to sit outside in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's about the best time, and I mean, any later than 10 o'clock, it's just, you're pushing it. I mean, we got off about 10:30 or 11, and I was ready to die out there. I couldn't wait to get off the river, but I had a good time, to say the least.
It's good. It's a good way to get a red face out there in the water.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing was, this year I've had a lot of time outside, so I didn't get really burned because I've already went through that phase, luckily, but the reflection from the water about burned my buddy up pretty good.
Yeah, it's amazing how much you can abuse yourself just doing something normal.
Yeah, heck, we had a 5,100 foot pull of fiber to do out at the golf course. I guess it was Wednesday, and I was out there the whole day. I didn't have any help to do it, so I was just kind of doing my homework to see where all these underground pull boxes went, and I ended up making a phone call and getting it subbed out, so I didn't have to do any of the hard work. I just did all the leg work to kind of see where it went and how it got to where it was going to go, and I got lucky on that, man. I didn't have to really kill myself, so I was kind of happy with that.
Yeah, it's nice to avoid work.
Yeah, that type of work anyway. The guy that did it called me and said, man, I hadn't worked that hard in a long time.
Well, I pulled my share of wire and through conduit. That's not fun either.
Yeah, and almost a mile at that. This was 5,150 foot pull.
Wow. And what was it in conduit?
Well, it's fiber, so it goes into that, I think it's like 2.5 inch. It's like a conduit. It's like an inner duct is what they call it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was technically against code. The one that sticks in my mind is me and this other guy were pulling wire, and somebody else had installed the conduit. And they installed the conduit right per the specifications. It had 4 90s in it, which you're never supposed to have more than 3. Well, we broke the snake.
Oh, yeah, and if you don't have, you're supposed to have 3. If you have 3, you got to have a pull box directly behind it. And that's the only stipulation. But, yeah, if you do 4, yeah, it's not good.
No, it wasn't good at all, but we broke the snake. Because we actually said, well, why don't we just repipe it? Nope. That's the way you did it. That's the way we're going to do it. Okay, fine.
I tell you, I've got a truck full of those broken fish tapes, I tell you, from that alone.
I'm with you. Yeah, not fun. That's not fun work. All right. Anything else, Joel?
No, that's it for me. You guys carry on. I hope I'll get you on the next one. KO4OTV, back to net.
Very good. That's Joel up west of Ashland City, out in the middle of the boondocks, I think. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar Tango Victor. Who else is west?
KC4, TNQ.
Hello again, Charles.
What's going on? Anything new on your side?
No, I didn't realize work was coming up on you so quickly. Next week with school starting.
Yeah, you was talking to somebody else. I guess they're in Sumner County and that their schools start about the same time.
Well, I think it was Wilson County. That's where Wes works.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear him, but I could hear you.
Yeah, he needs to do something about that because here he is. He's been in ham radio about 15 years longer than me, and he's almost 30 years younger than me. So he really should have a better 2-meter antenna pointing in your direction.
Yeah, I'm sure me and all my buddies were dreading the day.
All work is good, though. You know that, Charles.
Yeah, well, it's going to be hot. Everybody's going to be irritable, so that's how it goes.
Well, you've got to be the one that's not irritable. How's that?
Well, you got to try to be, but sometimes you can't help yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. It's hard to keep a straight face when somebody's being ornery, isn't it?
Yep. All right, I'll let you get on with it. Y'all have a good evening. KC4, TNQ.
Very good. That's Charles over in West Nashville. Big signal. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango, November, Quebec. Who else west? Down to the south.
KF4, KFQ.
Hey, Tony, thanks for hanging in there. So that truck is really rocking now. Well, not rocking is the issue.
Truck's fine. I'm the one leaking oil now.
Oh, man. Anytime you work I did a bunch of work yesterday, and I'm still paying for it. I'm tired, and I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, I lost 8 pounds.
It was that much work. I mean, sweating, obviously.
Yeah, it's all water, but yeah, I lost 8 pounds.
Well, that's about a gallon.
Okay, yeah, just about.
Yeah, it's 8. I forget how much a gallon weighs of actual water, but I think it's 8 point something. I don't remember the number.
Well, yep. But it's working good now. All right, you got people backed up. KF4, KFQ.
Yeah, we got constipated people out there. That's KF4, KFQ. Tony in Smyrna, big signal. He was doing front end work on his Dodge Ram truck. Who else is south?
Echo, Sarah, Yankee, Victor.
Very good. You sound pretty good here. You sound. You were great on D-Star earlier today. Yeah, very good. That's Larry in Rockville. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Anybody else south? We're on the Any Place Anywhere. Please come now. All right, I got no replies, I don't think. So we're going for the dilly-dalliers, spuddlers, landlubbers, sandbaggers, calling all lollygaggers in particular, lurkers, skulkers, skulkers, slackers, lackeys, toadies, lackards, repeater kerchunkers, shape-shifting lizard people, and those who deny the existence of shape-shifting lizard people, moon landing deniers, and those who support moon landing. We haven't been there in a long time. Somebody else wants to go. And moon occupied, the backside of the moon occupied by aliens, mining some kind of materials there. Those who deny that. It's on the backside of the moon now, so you can't see them, so you just have to be a believer or you cannot believe. Flat earthers, flat earth deniers, scanner listeners, SDR donglers, preppers, end time survivalists, and the this has been going on for I don't know how many, probably centuries, the Bigfoot believers. Yeti. Somebody called me Bigfoot one time because of my shoe size, and I said, it's Mr. Yeti to you. Anyway, anybody else?
What about east?
Did I do east? Oh, we started with north. Yeah, we don't want east. East has to sit this one out. Now go ahead.
KM4YRF.
For some reason, I thought we were done on south. KM4YRF. All right, very good, Michael. Anything good on your end? Yeah, you still did I digest in 3 days worth of food from today?
Oh yeah, I'm working on it. That's all I got, Paul. Back to net control.
Yeah, I actually, we probably discussed this before, but if I eat too much, it really is too much. I'm getting too old. That's like work.
Don't I know it?
Man, it's like it's wearing me out if I eat a lot of food. Peg Richard was surprised when I told him I don't. When I eat at the breakfast on Saturdays, it's the only breakfast I eat all week. The only real breakfast. And I told him, I just said, he goes, "What do you have?" I said, "A glass of milk with that carnation. It's a carnation, kind of a vitamin or protein stuff you mix it with. It's very good. Carnation breakfast or something. I forget what it's called. But that's it. I don't have anything else for breakfast, and I'm real happy. But so I get a big breakfast, and it's like, well, you gotta go home and go to bed. Anyway, anything else, Michael?
That's all, Paul. Dude, thank you for doing what you do.
All right. What I do is not completely clear, but thanks for the kind words. Who else is East?
KG4, Mosaic.
You sound real good there, Kevin.
Well, thank you, Paul. Thank you. You sound wonderful. Goodness, I can't even speak. You sound real good yourself, Paul. Goodness, I didn't expect to get you on here. I thought I'd be late and you'd be gone by now. But I just got finished taking a shower and getting my day wound down, and not a lot doing right now. Just sitting here getting ready to listen to a podcast. Maybe turn on the HF, see what's happening in the world, if there's anything going on. But shorter than that, man, ain't too much happening around here. Just same old stuff, different day. How about yourself, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. I got sewer problems. I made a date for Roto-Rooter to come out here on Monday. So we're living on limited resources, as they say locally. But no, you're living large out there in Smith County. You know, I looked it up. That's still considered Lebanon, isn't it? You got a Lebanon mailing address, don't you?
Yeah, it is considered Lebanon, and that's kind of freaky or kind of weird like that. I don't understand it, but I think Wilson County and the following county of Davidson County, they do kind of sound the same thing there, and on that by the over there by the lake. I think they do the same thing, but it's weird. It's kind of weird like that.
Well, I think you're from. I think what you're alluding to is I was surprised to find that due south of me is Robin, and he's just due south on Mount Juliet Road, and he's on the east side of Percy Priest Lake, and he's in Hermitage. And I go, wait a minute, Hermitage is over west of me, not south.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, man, it's weird like that. But I don't know. Heck, it don't bother me none. As long as I put the right numbers on the letter that goes in and out, it comes to me and goes out. So I'm good.
Yeah, the Postal Service is the only one that has to be satisfied with that address. Everybody else, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all. Well, let me go catch this teapot, Paul.
Very good. That's Kevin. Big signal out of Smith County. Although if his address says it's Lebanon, but it doesn't really know Lebanon. It's in a different county. Anyway, that's Kilo Golf 4 Mike India Zulu. Big signal. He just improved his antenna system out there, so he's doing great. Who else is east?
Kevin, you're S9 to me.
Huh. I guess that's what he thinks of you, Michael.
He's already on HF, probably.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah, he makes good use of his 857D, man. He's a monster of the midway with that radio. He's not a monster. He's just a monster with the radio. Who else is? Anybody else east or anywhere?
KN4 ERI.
Hey, where you been for the earlier nets, man? Where you been?
Doing the yard work, man. I was just getting inside when it was getting dark because I waited till it cooled down. I had to grab the weed eater and do some trimming and the blower and all that good stuff.
Man, you got to do that stuff on your own time, not net time.
Yeah, I know, but it was like 100 degrees out there during my time.
Oh, I know. You might have heard. You didn't hear me earlier. I went out at 4 o'clock and mowed the whole yard, and it was hot as blazes at 4 o'clock, which it normally is.
Yeah, I think I didn't get out there till 6 or 7 or something like that. Probably 6-ish, and it had cooled down a little bit, so it wasn't so bad. But yeah, I came in and I was like, oh man, I missed the first part of the net there. I missed the C4FM.
Well, they had 10 in there with 3 new C4FMers.
That's pretty good. I think 10 is the most I've ever heard on there when I was on.
No, they've had more. Wasn't there 13 or 14 one time, Mike?
We've had 13. I don't know if we ever had 14, but I know we had 13.
And you're just wishing you had 14. Yeah, no, it's good. It's really nice that it's picked up that way. Actually, I'm surprised. I would have expected more from both D-Star and DMR, considering, but there are a lot of Yaesu radios out there with the C4FM on them.
Oh, we would actually had 14. Had Charles been there, had Greg been there, and you and Eric.
See, we are holding up progress here, Eric.
Yeah, I know. We gotta step up. We gotta do better here. Gotta set some alarms or something.
I don't know. Well, my radio hasn't come back from the shop yet for the C4FM net, so I'm gonna have to wait.
Well, hopefully that'll come back. And your other radio's coming back already too, right?
No, I've got it. It's sitting on the desk. I haven't had a chance to do anything with it, but it did come back without any of the programming in it all. So I really don't. And it looks like it's brand new, but I can't tell.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper for them. Either they swapped a main board out or just give you a new one. So download it and fire it up and see what happens.
Yep, I'm staring at it right now, sitting here dead. It's not plugged into anything. Anyway, anything else, Eric?
That's it. Back to net. Appreciate it.
Very good. That's Eric KN4ERI. That's Kilo November for Echo Romeo India. Who else is any place anywhere? All righty, I think we're done. I'm not going to go through the lollygagger list again. We had a grand total of 24 people, which is a big night for us. And looking forward to going right over to 144.240. Because I looked just because I looked because I want to make sure we're on the right day, on the right frequency. 144.240. So everybody get ready for that. Unless I'm going there unless I hear a complaint.
You double with someone.
Somebody else in there? Nobody else in there?
I believe that's Steve, K4WKU.
I can't hear him at all.
All right, Steve, we got you in there, buddy.
Oh, wow, that's awesome, man. From Bowling Green. I'm glad you can hear him, though. K4WKU, Steve. Apparently you can hear me, and that's Steve. He is just north of Bowling Green with his beam antenna pointed due south, which is almost right at me. I can't hear him at all tonight, so either I have some work to do or the conditions are really crappy. I have work to do, so I'll leave it at that. So we had 25 in there. Well, no, 20, 21, 22. No, we actually had 24. The other number was wrong. It was 23. And Steve, appreciate you being in there. Hope to see you soon. Anybody else? All righty. We're going to go over to 144.240. We'll see you there. All righty, sorry for the delay. I don't have that programmed into this older radio. This is K4PEW looking for check-ins on 144.240. We'll start from the north just to make sure we got it all.
Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Mike India.
Yankee Juliet.
All righty, we've got Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Mike India. Danny in Hendersonville. Who was the other person?
Kilo Echo 4. California Juliet.
All right, I got several in here. Okay, we got Kilo Delta 4, Golf Oscar November, Danny, and then we had Kilo Oscar. Who was the other Kilo? Who was the other person? Then go ahead.
Jim. For Tango Yankee Juliet.
Oh, Jim, you got you in there. Kilo. What is it? Kilo Echo 4.
Yeah, QSL. Kilo Echo 4, Tango Yankee Juliet.
Yeah, I'm off frequency because I got my radio set for 0.02, so I don't know if I'm still need to be an adjustment there. But anyway, we got Jim down there from Woodbury. We've got, and who else is in there besides Michael? Did I hear you in there, Michael? KM4YRF?
Yes.
All right, who else is in there?
K4 Jim.
All right, KD4GOM, Danny in Henderson. I'm sorry, Station Camp. I think I heard. Did I hear Kevin in there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, KG4, MIZ.
Yeah, you sound fantastic, Kevin. That's Kevin, Kilo Golf for Mike India Zulu. We're in Smith County. Who else?
KN4ERI.
Yeah, big signal from Eric up in Goodlettsville. Who else is? Let's just stay with North for the moment. Very good. I got Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. A little low on the audio, but a full copy. Carlin in Bethpage, Angeltown area. Who else is North? North or West?
KG4 LV.
Oh, man. You hear a loud voice after hearing Carlin's low voice. It's big. Anyway, that was Jack in West. Excuse me. He's actually in Eastern Davidson County in Donaldson. Who else is West? Anybody else West? How about South? Nobody South? Anybody else East or North? Anywhere? Am I hearing a station out there?
I'm not hearing anything, Paul.
I hear something, but it's just I think it's really far away, or they're not even part of our group here. Yeah, all right, very good. We had 9 in there, which is kind of normal, so we're good with that. We're moving over to 50.135, 50.135, upper sideband. We'll see you there.
Mike.
Very good. This Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with on 50.135. Looking for check-ins. Please come now from the north.
KE4TWI.
Very good. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. Big signal there on 6 meters west. Who else is north?
WV0NOO.
Very good. We got Mark in there with another big signal. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar Oscar. Who else?
KN4ERI.
Very good. Good signal from Goodlettsville. Kilo November 4 Echo Romeo India. Who else is in there? I heard somebody else. Come again, please.
That was OMI.
Oh, Kilo Quebec 4 Oscar Mike India. Daniel in Hendersonville. Who else is north? I'm hearing somebody that sounds like their first name is Hash. Is that a signal, Michael?
I don't think so, Paul.
All right. I did hear some noise that all of a sudden jumped in there. Anybody else north or west?
Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar Tango Victor.
Very good. We got the prodigal son in there. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Oscar. Yeah, I'll get it. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Victor. OTV. That was Joel in West Ashland City. Who else is west? Very good, Jack. Got you in there a little weak, but I still got you in there solid. Who else is west? Is anybody copying anything else?
Nope.
How about the south? Anybody south? Are we finished with south? We're going over to east.
You already got me, don't you?
Maybe. No, I don't think I wrote you down. I do now, though. Who else is east? Nobody else east? Who?
Somebody's there, EW. I heard the last two is EW.
Who was that last station, please? Who was that last station? One more time, please. I got it once and I don't have it again. I heard it clear, too. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that was Carlin trying to check in.
Oh, very good. I did hear I heard. I couldn't recognize the voice, but very good. We got KD4 VUW, Angeltown, Bethpage, and that's Carlin. KD4 VUW. Anybody else out there? Anybody else out there? Please come now. Anybody copying any stations I can't hear? Well, then that about wraps it up. We had a total of 9 on both 144.240 and 9 as well on 50.135. And we're going to move over to 223.415 and close down this part of the net for so our privacy will be maintained on 223.415 for off of the internet. So we'll catch everybody later. Nobody wants to hear our local chatter anyway. All right. Thanks, everybody. Closing down the net. K4PW. Good night, you two. Bye.